Hey folks, this is Chris with Oregon Figs. It is February 21st, 2025, and this little tree was a small air layer that was gifted from my buddy Dan Foster, and I received it in the fall. It was in a 3 by 8 inch tree pot and had a pretty small root system, so I was concerned about just leaving it outside to go dormant because it was so tiny. And I'm not really set up for growing indoors right now. So I decided I'm gonna play a little game with this tree. The first thing I did was I sprayed it with the green cleaner, which is what I use for fig bud mite control. I use 2 teaspoons in 48 ounces, and make sure you shake the green cleaner up before you put it in the teaspoon. And make sure when you get it in the water, you shake it up. And every time you're using it, if you're using a lot of it, you need to shake as you're using it to keep it separate and make it come out where it's more of an even coverage. That prevents fig bud mites, which if you bring anything from outside inside, you're gonna find you might have a problem with fungus gnats and fig bud mites. So you need to spray. I sprayed this right off when I got it. And I've been on a regiment where I spray it, every maybe 3 or 4 weeks. I'm always looking out for the mites. You can go into the center of the plant and you can see, if you get really good lighting, you can see tiny, what looks like webs. And then you'll notice the little yellow spots on the leaves that are somewhat circular. Those are fig bud mites. The fungus gnats, you can see them flying around. This controls all of that, this regiment that I have right now. So I've been feeding it with half-strength Dyna-Gro, and every other watering I probably feed. And then I've been bringing it over, and I'll just set it on this, almost lost the container of green cleaner. I'll just set it on this windowsill and let it get some light through the window. Problem with that is you end up with leggy growth. So what I do is I'll take it outside when it's nice, like today is going to be in the 50s, and I'll put it out on the deck in a warm spot of the deck and just let it get some real sunlight. And so far, the growth doesn't look that bad. So that's just a couple little tricks that I'm going to give you. I don't typically like to baby fig trees through the winter. That's something that I'm not really that interested in doing. It's too much work for me. But this is a rare variety, and thank you, Dan. I appreciate you gifting this to me. And we'll get it growing, and we'll get it in the orchard. Probably 2 years. So the trees, I just leave my trees in 15-gallon pots out on the deck, and I'm in a zone 8B here, and I don't protect them at all, and they're fine through the winter. I do have some smaller trees that are in 7-gallon that are very green and not lignified that I have in my garage down at the orchard. So if you like this type of video, I plan on putting several out this year, God willing, and you want to see more like this, I feel free to subscribe to my channel. Feel free to give a thumbs up. I always appreciate comments. I would always appreciate if you share the channel so other people can learn about growing. And I'm pretty much more focused towards short season growing. So if you're in a short season, you might want to watch. Okay, take care. We'll see you on the next video.